I'm Chef Tim Love, and I'm here today with Nicole with Momtrends.com. Nicole, happy to have you here today. Talk a little bit about chicken thighs, but first let's talk a little bit about your blog. Tell me about it.
Sure, we really focus a lot on fashion, beauty, and style, and also ways to make mom's life more fun.
So we got some chicken thighs here. So I like to use chicken thighs because it's an alternative cut. Most people don't really think about using chicken thighs, but they're very inexpensive. So add the Hellmann's mayonnaise in there.
Always in my kitchen as well.
Yeah, well, and then some chopped olives. Olives are great, gives a nice little punch to the dish, adds a little saltiness to it.
I love the tangy flavor of an olive.
And then the fresh basil. So three components here.
And this is trendy color, green.
Yeah, well,
nice
I knew
pick,
that.
Nice
I knew
pick,
that.
nicely done.
Yeah, mix that up nice and good. And then we're gonna get to the fun part, which is stuffing the chicken thighs. They did well there. So
these are deboned?
No, they have bones in them.
Okay.
More flavor.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is, we're each gonna do two, but I'll show you how to do the first one.
It's not a race though.
It's not a race. Kind of peel the skin back like this.
Okay, so you're stuffing under the skin.
That's
I
right.
see,
So
I see.
get your little spatula there to your right.
Okay.
And just kind of
tuck it under the skin.
Tuck it under the skin like so.
Now, will the skin normally come up this easily?
Yeah, and if you have any trouble, it's just a little membrane that holds it there. Kind of like this one's a little bit not real loose.
I've definitely done a rub under a turkey before where I've lifted the skin up, so this is the similar concept.
Yeah, same concept. So what we're doing here is the mayonnaise is going to add lots of flavor, and the olives and stuff, of course, add more flavor. Basil gives it nice freshness to it. So then we add a little salt and pepper on top.
Just a pinch?
We want enough to really kind of season the skin up because it is a little bit of skin, absorbs the salt really well. And then we got a hot pan here. We're gonna add a little bit of...
You guys like to call it Evo, right?
No, you girls like to call it that.
Oh, okay.
Us boys just go ahead and call it olive oil.
Call it olive oil?
So then you can see that the oil's just starting to kind of move a little bit. That's about how hot you want it. You want to make sure you lay these chicken thighs in there.
Okay, skin side down.
Skin side down, and when you lay them in, remember you're dealing with oil.
Yep.
And notice how I lay it away from myself.
Okay. And this is the point where you want to back the kids out of the kitchen.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah. And
then we're going to add salt and pepper to the other side. So once you do that. Perfect.
Got a nice sizzle going.
That's right.
Add some pepper as well.
A little bit of pepper. And then we want to be patient and let the skin cook in the oil.
Okay.
Okay. You don't want to turn too quick because one, it may stick.
Okay.
And then number two, you want to get a nice golden brown start on it.
Beautiful brown.
That's right. So see how we get a nice golden brown? Look at that.
Absolutely.
And that stuffing stays right underneath there. As the skin cooks, it kind of seals up.
Okay.
So it keeps the stuffing in there. So now that we flip them all, we grab that chicken broth there.
Okay.
We're going to slowly add the chicken broth.
The whole thing?
And why I say slowly is because it's good right there. Okay. Yeah, you want to be slow with it because you remember it's a hot pan.
Yep. It's basically oil and water that we're mixing there too.
Exactly. So just be careful.
It's starting to smell fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. So then what we want to do is bring this whole thing, when you see the whole thing simmering, we'll add it into the oven.
Okay.
The oven's at 425. We're going to let it cook for about 20-25 minutes.
Okay.
It'll braise the chicken
while
the skin stays crispy. All right, so now we're just going to, if you'll open that bottom oven for me.
You got it. There we go.
And then bring this out. We'll put it right back on the burner. You'll shut that oven for me there, darling. And then we're going to bring this back to a simmer.
Okay.
As that's happening, I'll put plates up here.
Okay.
And I'll take those tongs. Our chicken thighs are all done. Then we're going to bring this up to a nice...
The fun part involves eating, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're getting to here shortly.
So they browned up even more when they were in the oven.
That's the whole point. So the chicken braises in the broth.
Okay.
And also adds flavor to our sauce that we're doing here. So now we're going to take that little bit of lemon juice there.
Okay. Oh, I was hoping lemon was involved.
Go ahead and dump that in there. And this is what's going to brighten the whole dish up. That's exactly right. So we get this simmering. And then I'm going to have you take that butter over there.
Take the butter. Got it.
And just kind of dump it in there. And now we're going to stir this in.
And the butter's going to give a richness to it.
That's right. And then we just do a little sauce on top here. Just like that.
And the family comes running at this
point.
Right.
That's right. They come smelling it. You ring the dinner bell. So let's dig into it, see what we think.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see, what do you got?
That is great.
It's pretty good, right?
That is delicious, Tim. Thank you so much.
If you don't visit her spot, Momtrends.com, you can look for more crispy, juicy chicken recipes at Hellmann's on Facebook.